please stop writing and present your answers. Thank you. Thank you. Where is your school name? Thank you. Ready. Contestants, please pick up your notepads and present your answers on the boards as they appear here. Thank you. you. All right. The contestants have presented their answers. Before I award the marks, I would like to go through the suggested solution from our consultants. But before then, chemistry teachers, are you in the house? Okay, please pay attention. All right. So this is a problem of the day in chemistry. We are told that there is some naphthalene that was bought from a shop, but the naphthalene was contaminated with vinegar. Contestants were to explain how they would obtain pure naphthalene if it was not possible to heat the compound and cool it in order to get vapor, because that process will still give you some vinegar as a contaminant. This is what the problem of the day was about. So get the naphthalene and leave the vinegar. This is how to go about it. The contaminated naphthalene is dissolved in a suitable organic solvent in a beaker. The solution is transferred to a separating funnel. Dilute NaOH or KOH solution. You need approximately 10 to 20 centimeter cubed, and you add to it. The mixture is shaken and the aqueous layer is separated from the organic layer. The addition of NaOH or KOH solution and shaking is repeated a minimum of 2 more times. You want to do it multiple times to get as much of the naphthalene as possible. The organic layer in the separating funnel is washed by adding deionized or distilled water and thorough shaking. The washing is repeated until the water separated is neutral to litmus. The organic layer is transferred into a conical flask, and the anhydrous MgSO4, this is a drying agent, is added. The organic layer is filtered into a round bottom flask, and the solvent is distilled off. The residue is crystallized from a suitable solvent. And then, once you have that pure naphthalene, you store it in a labeled bottle. This is how you would separate the naphthalene from the vinegar without using a heating process. I hope you are listening, chemistry teachers. Okay, great. Now, contestants, my goodness. There was a whole lot of nonsense. None of the things you described here will lead you to pure naphthalene. None of them. Because of this, none of you was even on the right path. Some of you were still heating and other things. Okay, so I'm giving each school 1 out of 10. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. You may pick up your notepads. Thank you. Before we begin the fourth round, the National Science and Math Quiz is brought to you by Prime Time. We are sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We also have support from TIGO, GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, and GCB Bank. Thank you. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, kindly consider the statement very carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer at that point. If the answer is right, 2 full points. If the answer is incorrect, it's a penalty point. Best wishes, everyone. This time, I'm starting with Konongo Odumase, your statement. Any 2 simultaneous linear equations have at least one solution. Yes, Maxwell?
It's true.
Oh, no. That's a false statement. I have seen some messages going around that every problem has a solution, just like math. You need to correct the people doing those things. In math, some things don't have a solution. So it's a nice thought, but don't use math in those messages. All right. So that's not true. Adidome. Any 2 simultaneous linear equations have at most one solution. Yes, Isaac?
False.
Yes. KNUST. When 2 linear simultaneous equations have no solution, their corresponding lines are parallel. Jeff?
True.
Yes. If you perform an organic qualitative test on a sample of vinegar, the functional group that will be found is the COOH group.
It's true.
Yes, vinegar again. Huh? Ester and amides are both considered to be acid derivatives. Isaac?
True.
Yes. Methanol and phenyl methanol belong to the same homologous series. Jeff?
False.
Yes. For the next set, I have a preamble. State whether the following are true or false about endocrine glands. Konongo Odumase, sweat glands are examples of endocrine glands. Maxwell?
It's false.
Yes. With the same preamble, they may secrete their products either into the bloodstream or outside the body. Yes, Bessa.
It's true.
No, that's a false statement. Some products of endocrine glands are secreted into the gastrointestinal tract to aid in breaking down of food. Yes, Jeff?
False.
Yes. Konongo Odumase, the thermal efficiency of a heat engine is the ratio of the heat supplied to the work done by the engine. Yes, Maxwell.
Is false.
Yes. The thermal efficiency of a heat engine is a positive number greater than unity. Isaac?
True.
Oh no, that's a false statement. The thermal efficiency of a heat engine cannot exceed the thermal efficiency of an ideal engine operating between the same thermal baths. Jeff?
True.
Yes. Konongo Dumase, cosecant of 45 degrees is equal to secant of 45 degrees. Yes, Maxwell?
Is false.
Oh, that's a true statement. Cotangent of 37 degrees is equal to tangent of 63 degrees. Yes, Bessa?
Is true.
No. It's a false statement. Sine of 35 degrees is equal to cosine of 55 degrees. Yes, Jeff?
True.
Yes. Konongo Dumase, both the first ionization energy and electron affinity of lithium are positive. Maxwell?
Is true.
No. That's a false statement. The first ionization energy is positive 520 kilojoule per mole. Electron affinity is negative 57 kilojoule per mole. Adidome. Generally, first ionization energies of all elements are expected to be positive. Yes, Isaac?
False.
Oh dear. It's true. You need energy to remove an electron from a neutral atom. All right, KNUST. Electronegativity values have units of kilojoule per mole. Yes, Jeff?
False.
Yes. They have no unit at all. I have a preamble for the next set. Preamble to all schools. State whether the following statements about why a majority of the Earth's nitrogen is not available to plants and other living organisms are true or false. Don't worry, be patient. I can always repeat. It's a preamble, so I have no problem. I'm repeating it. State whether the following statements about why a majority of the Earth's nitrogen is not available to plants and other living organisms are true or false. Have you got it now? No response. Thank you for responding. All right, so now Konongo Dumase. A majority of the Earth's nitrogen is locked up in geological reservoirs. Maxwell?
Is false.
Yes. Most of the nitrogen exists as inorganic nitrogen gas and is not immediately usable to other organisms. Yes, Bessa?
Is true.
Yes. A majority of the nitrogen gas is not able to be converted to other forms. Jeff?
False.
Yes. Last set of statements. Konongo Dumase. The weight of an object is always in the same direction as the normal force acting on the object. Yusuf?
It's false.
Yes. The weight of a stationary object has two horizontal components that are equal but opposite. Bessa?
It's true.
Oh dear. No, it's a false statement. How can you have horizontal components of weight? Okay. Last statement. The normal force on an object that is stationary on an inclined plane acts in a direction perpendicular to the plane. Elijah? Yes. And that's the end of the fourth round. At the end of the fourth round, Adidome Senior High School has 11 points. Konongo Odumasi Senior High School has 19 points. KNUST Senior High School has 41 points. Fifth and final round. In this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddles. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. In order to solve a riddle, you need to alert me. You do so by ringing your bell. May I hear your bell, Adidome? Thank you. Yours, Konongo. Thank you. And yours, KNUST. Thank you. When you ring, the answer must be ready. I will not wait. There are 4 riddles in all. Best wishes. I am a substituted organic acid. If the chlorine atom were not in my molecule would have contained 4 carbons, 8 hydrogens, and 2 oxygens. Because of the chlorine, I am a stronger acid than my parent compound. The chlorine is not located where I would have been the strongest of the possibilities. Neither is it located where I would have been the weakest. I have 4 carbons in a straight chain without any carbon-carbon double bond. Yes, Adidome, Isaac.
Butane.
No. Who next? Yes, KNUST, Jeff.
2-chlorobutanoic acid.
No. Did Konongo Dumase ring? Okay. So I continue. Who am I? Yes, Maxwell.
1-chlorobutanoic acid.
Anyone? Who wants it? Elijah, you want to try for no points? Yes, it's the 3-chlorobutanoic acid. So you chose the 2, you chose the 1, and you were playing around with it. It's 3-chlorobutanoic acid. All right. Next one. I am a quadrilateral. I have a pair of parallel sides. That makes me a trapezium. I have a pair of congruent sides. Yes, Jeff? Huh?
Isosceles trapezium.
Yes. They saw the riddle on the 4th clue. 3 points. My name has been used for electricity, and persons capable of accomplishing much are said to have lots of me. But I am simply a physical quantity. I am to work what jerk is to acceleration. Work is to me what displacement is to velocity. So who am I? Jeff?
Voltage.
Oh no. Have you figured it out? My name has been used for electricity. Who is saying it? Yes. That's right. That's right. It's power. Last riddle. I am a molecule with diverse chemical structures. My secretion occurs in response to specific biochemical signals from a wide range of regulatory systems. I exit my cell of origin by exocytosis or by means of membrane transport. I am used to communicate between organs and tissues for physiological regulation. Yes, which of you? Yes, Yusuf?
Hormones.
You are right. I was reading the 4th clue, 3 points. And that brings us to the end of the 5th round. At the end of the contest, here are the final